Hi girls, it's Debbie from Everything Country talking about our lovely linens this time. So I'm going to run you through from our palest through to our darkest and then some really beautiful new vivums. So if you look on my website or Instagram, so the Instagram is Everything Country with 3 underscores at the end, and the website is www.everythingcountry.com.au. You will see a picture of my linens. Now, I had about 10 or a dozen linens then. I have increased the colours almost to double this time, so there's so many choices that you can do. And when I showcase that back like that, you will actually see a difference between these 4 shades. It's hard to show them individually and see the picture, but when you see it in the video like that, you can definitely see a difference. So if we focus in on this one here, this is my palest. This is a beautiful linen. Every one of them is top quality linens to embroider on. They're what all our girls do our beautiful embroideries on. And this one is called Ivory. This is the palest one. So all linens, you'll get that beautiful texture. You'll get little slubs. You'll get the up and down of the warp and the weft just showing gorgeous 3D design behind your embroideries. I love these linens. They have a linen cotton composition, so they make it perfect for embroidering on. And this colour here is our palest, that is Ivory, so it's an off-white. We then graduate up to this one, which you can see when I go from here to here, that it just takes on that slightly creamier tone. And this one here is our Vintage Cream. Now, Vintage Cream is probably most like what the original is in the pattern. You'll still get your slubs, you'll still get your lovely little texture, which is what makes linen so beautiful to work with. And it's slightly warmer than back here. So we have palest is Ivory, Vintage Cream, which is most like what the original one in the booklets is. If you're after that same look, I would probably recommend Vintage Cream. Since my last photo showing them, I also have this one. So again, there's just that slight variation in colour, and this one is a bone. So there's probably enough for 2 quilts worth in the bone. So it's just got that slightly warmer tone to it. Again, a really lovely, beautiful texture, beautiful colouring, and that's our bone. Very, very slight amount of colour to it. A true bone look. Then I'm going to go over here, and this, I'm guessing you can all guess, is our natural. So this one is most country. I adore this. This has all the little extras, so you'll get little bits of slubs and burrs and all your traditional warp and weft going across like that. It's just a little bit more earthy, so I really love this for the girls who love country. A lot of my customers, I mean, my business name is Everything Country. A lot of my girls love burgundies, maroons, dark greens, reds, mustards, all that sort of thing. So that's the sort of thing that looks wonderful. If you love rich country, that's our natural. Coming off those pale ones then, so again, you can see there is distinctively 4 different tones there. Ivory, Vintage Cream, Bone, and Natural with its more slubs. From there, I have a gorgeous array of greys, and this one we're calling Silver Grey. So if I show you that in comparison, you can definitely see the difference there. This is our light grey. It is a silver grey. It's beautiful. Again, all your beautiful linen texture. Going up to our mid grey, which on the website is called wood grey. That's our woad. That's in the middle. That's our light silver grey. That's our mid grey. And just jumping over, so you can definitely see a difference between them. They look fantastic with the embroideries on them. If I shoot up to this one up here, this is our beautiful dark grey. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I love that. You get a better picture when I come back. There it is there. Gorgeous wood grey that's on there. So we have 3 levels of grey to choose between there. This silver grey goes very, very quickly. So if you're interested in that, let me know. It's one of the harder ones to get repeats of. Then I'm going to go to our pinks. And this one here is our soft baby pink. So this one's blush and it's gorgeously soft. This one is of a slightly different consistency to all the rest, so just that tiny bit lighter. It truly was made for a baby, so it's been mercenised, just the way it's been treated. It's that little bit softer. Again, with our beautiful weave line, our product that we use to stabilise it, it stitches up beautifully. So if you're after one for a little girl or traditional baby soft pink, that's that one. Okay, then we go up to this beautiful one. Let me get the true colour there. So this is our baby soft pink. This is our smoky pink, and I really love this one. As you can see, I've gone and drawn some of my hollyhocks on here from the design, and this is what I'm doing one version of mine on. So love these. All of the ones I've showcased so far are of exactly the same consistency, other than our little baby blush, which comes from a different manufacturer, and it's just that slightly bit softer. All of them stitch up beautifully. So we've got our creams, our country, our silver greys, our mid grey, our dark grey, back over to this corner, our light pinks, and our dusty pink. Then I'm going to showcase you some beautiful new ones. Okay, girls, for those who like colour, now we're really talking wow. And I'm just going to fiddle around with where I show it from sometimes so that you really get the true colour. This one here is our beautiful mustard. So I'm just trying to get, it's not flat. There it is there. That's sort of your true colour there. A beautiful mustard. Again, with all the traditional linen texture. Then we go on to, this is a very sunburnt orange. It's showing up way darker there than what it truly is. Let me just move this screen around a little bit and get it in a bit of different light. Okay, what I'd say is that's about 2 shades darker. That's closer, but that's a particularly hard one to get. So that is our sunburnt orange. It's not quite as vivid as what it's showing there, but absolutely beautiful. This one here, this is another pink, but this is a mauvey pink. So not as pinky as our other two, but this one's a mauve pink. So if you're loving lilacs and things, that's the one to go for. Then we have our beautiful pale green. So this is beautiful one. Imagine all the leaves embroidered on that. That's going to show up gorgeous. So it's like a moss green. Then we have our darker green. This is the darkest. It's not as dark as bottle brush green, but it is the darkest green. Again, beautiful slubs in that. Now, I've only just been able to secure this one, and I think it's going to be very popular. For the girls who love shot cottons, and I have a number of shot cottons in store, this is like a shot cotton, this one, because the one of the grains going one of the directions has a black base to it. So it's a very light grey, but this charcoaly grey going across it. So that's really lovely. That will make beautiful embroideries. So again, if someone wants to tackle that one, that will be gorgeous. And the feel of all of these is beautiful. Hiding under here, we have a lovely teal blue. So that's our real gorgeous teal. Under there, now it's the reds and burgundies and oranges that are getting hardest to truly showcase the colours. This one is a maroon, so it's a lot deeper. Let's see if I stand in the shade a bit. Just bear with me for a second, girls. Let's go in No, I'm going to try and photograph that one again because it's unfortunately it's showing up. Let's see if we get in the shade a bit. Not having much luck showcasing that one. All right, it's a really rich burgundy maroon, so I'm going to take a particular photograph of that one so that you can all see it and hopefully get more of a colour. Apologise for that one, it's just not showcasing in the video well. Okay, then we go back to this beautiful blue here. So this is really lovely. Again, if I get in there, you can see all the beautiful flecks and everything on it. That's a, let's call it pre-navy. It's the one just before a navy blue. It's lovely, but not as dark as navy. In here, we have a salmon. So this is between the pink and the, oh goodness, these ones are a bit harder to showcase. There we go. There it is there. So that's your colouring there on that beautiful one. This one's a real red. Not as vibrant as showing, but it is red. So if you love Christmas red, that is a deeper red. Nowhere near as vibrant as what it's showing, but a Christmas red. And then I'm back to another beautiful, slightly different from the other one, but this is also a grey. It's just a lot whitier. So this is really lovely too. I expect that to be popular too. Then we'll pop on over to this side. So we've got our gorgeous ones there. If you're loving your sunburnt colours. Now that maroon is showing up better in that photo. And that's showing up correct in that photo. They're all showing good there. This one here, remember, is a red. It's nowhere near as vibrant as that. Beautiful, but it's not as vibrant as that. Okay, over here, again, we have a grey with our fleck in it. You can absolutely see the fleck in that. Another of my flat greys that you saw down the front. A beautiful blue. Now, this one's between a blue and a green. I know it's showing up more blue there, but let's see if we can pick that. No, I'm going to have to get a good photo of that one too. So that is actually slightly more greeny than that blue. Beautiful. That's true. Lovely light green. A lovely mid green. So it appears halfway between green and grey, but it's definitely a mid green. And then we have our maroons, which again are looking way more fuchsia than what they are. So remember, if you're after a dark burgundy, these are truly what they are. So if you have a look there, there are lots of linen colours to choose between. Okay, all of these first ones, I forgot to showcase that beautiful blue. So that's like a royal blue. And in a moment, I'll be putting on Instagram a beautiful quilt that's been done out of that royal blue, and it just comes up gorgeous. So don't be afraid to choose some colour. I will help you with all the different embroidery threads you need to make them shine. Our pinks, our greys, ivories, creams, bones, our country vintage one with its little bits of slub. When I go in there, so there's all, there we go, we get to see the slub there, and then we're up to our beautiful maroons and greens and blues and things up there. So we have lots of linen-y colours to choose between. What I just say is go for something you love. Don't be overwhelmed by it all. Just look at the colours and choose something you would love. I will then help you achieve whatever version of embroideries you would like to do on them. So my second one I'm actually doing on a beautiful blue, and I'm using all my red Liberties on it to create the bush version. So those there are going to be on that one. It'll be stunning. My original one with all these pretties is on the pink, as I showcased before, that smoky warm pink. So then your Liberties you choose get to go according to what linen you're choosing. Just a little showcase of some of my gorgeous Liberties. So it doesn't matter what colour you're after, what type you're after. We have beautiful designs to be able to go with whatever colour linen you choose. We go down to the next row down here. Really lights, really darks, beautiful caramels and burgundies. You can get ones with multiples, the beautiful Wiltshire there. Gorgeous burgundies and things here, and mustards and things. Greens coming around. We've got our burgundies and pinks, our pretty beautiful Betsy's. Betsy's one of our most famous prints. And of course our beautiful William Morris's with the birds and the strawberries. So lots and lots of designs. We'll talk about that later. I'll help you with whatever version of Liberties you would like later. But for now, your task is to choose which of the designs you would like to do, whether you would like to do the original embroidery or the bush embroidery, what colour background you'd like to do it on, and what size you would like, whether you would like it in the original throw size, which is about 30 inches square, or we can do it about double that size, which will take it up near a queen size, and I add on a further 1.5 meters of linen. So I'll put all this in point form for you to decide, and then you can go to the website everythingcountry.com.au and place your pre-order. Pre-orders will be open for 2 weeks, and then I will start cutting them all in December for posting out to you. So they'll post out over January and be ready, December and January, and be ready for us to start our program in February. Thanks, girls.